Hey guys, it's IcyNewYear, and we are back with Kerbal's base program, playing some more Better Than Starting Manned. And I've adjusted the orbiting prober a little bit. It might look ridiculous, but I've decided to use this launch mechanism here. I've got 2 fuel tanks up here, and we're going to see how we can do this. Then we're going to unlock our last bit of science in this tier. So, fingers crossed that we can make orbit with what we have. If not, I'm sure advanced rocketry can push us over the edge. The reason I'm doing this before unlocking science is quite simply just I want to try. I want to see if I can make it happen. So, launch in 3, 2, 1. Okay. And I do believe if I launch all 4 of those, I found that... I'm going to try real quick. I'll probably revert. I think these just overheat too quickly if I launch all 4. I think that's why I've decided to launch them in staging. Yeah, I do believe those just overheat. Okay, so we're going to revert to launch. I just wanted to test that real quick before we did the whole flight. Okay, here we go. The real launch. RCS on, SAS on, and launch. Cool. So this one's going to take a little bit. We're doing a nighttime launch. It's pretty exciting. All the there's like no Kerbals around ever. You think you'd see them scurrying about doing things, but apparently not. Well, I guess I do drop a lot of debris. Still have the debris from the Prober 3K over there. Just hanging out, doing its thing. Now these, I believe, will get very close to overheating, but won't quite do it. There we go. We launch off our next one. And this is going to be a really slow ascent, but because of that extra fuel tank. But I think it might get us high enough that the extra liquid fuel will really make a difference. So we'll see. We shall see. Around 10K, we're going to start leaning. See what we can do with that. Go ahead and launch off our next one. Electric charge. We have a good amount of electric charge. I think we have, what, 4 batteries? Yeah, we have 4 batteries on this guy. So... got, you know, the normal monopropellant. Okay, and we haven't touched our liquid fuel yet, which is nice. So let's start a little bit of a lean here. Not much, just a little bit. Start heading in the right direction. And a lot of this is going to be done in our map screen. I don't know if this is going to be able to make it, but we're going to see what we can do. I just, like, as a personal challenge, I'd like to do it before unlocking advanced rocketry. Now that we have RCS and staging, I mean, it should definitely be possible. Okay, so now we're going to start our lean here. Our engine is throttled up, ready to go. Here we go. We're going to have to throttle down pretty soon because it's going to start overheating. So throttle that down. So we're just barely... There we go. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay. We're doing all right. We'll keep it about 90. Right in this area. We're overheating a little bit, but we're still good. I basically want to keep my speed up as high as I possibly can at this point without overheating. So we're going to, like, kind of play a dangerous game here. Okay, that's pretty stable. We're going to go up just a tiny bit. Okay, it starts ticking up here. There we go. That's stable. Let's take a look. We are expanding really well, actually. Okay. Doing all right. Good bit of liquid fuel left, and it's only going to get more efficient as we go. And from here, let's just... What happens if we wiggle up a little? Okay. Once our apophysis, I don't even know how to say that word, and it really bothers me that I can't say it. Okay, we gotta throttle down a little, we're overheating. Once we reach 70 here, we can drift to that point, and then start doing the whole dance. Which I played around a little bit off camera with, and I've gotten better at the whole dancing thing. I'll show you what I mean when we get to that stage. We just want this to be above 70 before we start. I'm going to give myself a little wiggle room. Once we hit above 70, life will be a lot easier. because we won't be pulled down quite as harshly. Okay, that's above 70. Let's get it like 75-ish. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna... We should continue upward. I'm gonna just time warp just a little bit. And we're gonna angle ourselves around here. Okay, we're just time warping, so we're closer. There we go. We're up in space, which is nice. And I'm gonna wait till about like 20 seconds out. So back down to 0 here. We're gonna do some short bursts to kind of keep pushing that away from us. There we go. We have, what, 158 liquid fuel to actually turn this into an orbit. Okay, that's starting to widen out a little. Okay. I don't know if we have enough fuel for this. With these short bursts, we should be, like, we shouldn't have to be too concerned about overheating. It's just running out of fuel that's my big concern. Nope, nope, too far that way. Let's turn it around. There we go. Push it a bit more. We are so close to out of fuel. Oh my god, it's almost there. We are almost there. And kind of basically, like, right now at this point, like, with fuel being so precious, as I get down to about 15 seconds, I'll burn. Let's go 10. Okay, burn. Just a short burn. We have enough for, like, another one of those. Maybe 2 more. If we do get in any kind of orbit, it's going to be a very shallow orbit. So non-sustainable. So I have a little under 30 fuel left. I'm going to push it a little bit tighter this time. And there's the last of our fuel. How we looking? 142, 86. This should be stable. We actually made a stable orbit. I'm just going to time warp for a little bit and see how we do. Let's kind of hit this a couple times throughout to see if we, can I not do that while time warping? No, I can't, apparently. I'm going to warp around a few times. Now, the bad part about being up this high is I can't tell what's on the Earth. Like, I can't tell when I'm over a biome I haven't done yet. Though I think I only have the caps left. So even though this is a huge step for us, I don't think we're actually going to get any science out of it. See, I don't think there's anything here for us to science on. So we're just going to time warp up a little bit and just see if there's looks like any biomes we haven't checked yet. I'm pretty sure we've gotten all these. But hey, guys. My first orbit, and it seems stable. What's this? Deserts! I haven't gotten desert. Sweet! We got some science. Nice. There's at least one thing we got out of this. That just leaves the ice caps. I don't know if each ice cap is different. Or if it is just, you know, ice cap. I don't know if it's like North and South Pole. We have a lot of electrical charge left, too. Not that it matters terribly much. Okay, you better upload that data. But with the advanced rocketry, what we can do is basically switch out our engines, and we'll see what we get. And we'll probably try the same basic thing, just with the better engines, or fuel tanks, or whatever it is we get from that. Yeah, okay, we don't have anything else there. And we can try a orbit that'll go over the ice caps. I don't think this is new. This is grasslands. Let's keep on warping. And we're going to try over this real quick. Okay, shores. Grasslands. Okay. But, guys, we have a stable orbit. I'm feeling awesome about that. Boom. Okay. Cool. Let's go ahead. Don't you dare revert that. Go back to the Space Center. I'm feeling awesome. I'm feeling really good about this. Let's check out our tracking station. You can see we've got our probe. The orbiting prober there. Doing its thing. What is this? Oh my god, there's so many debris. The goo blaster. I'll have to clean these up at some point. What is this? That's the Mun. We got a probe there. I'm feeling real good about that. Okay. Now, I didn't buy the new science yet. I did get enough from last episode to buy the last bit of this tier. We're up to 76. Awesome. So we got a new liquid fuel engine, which, let's see, comparatively, max power, ISP at sea level is 310, 350 in vacuum. This is 290, 380 in vacuum, so more efficient in vacuum. That's good. Max power 215, max power 50. Okay. And what we have, fuel tank, which has 180 and a dry mass of 2.25. This has 360 and a dry mass of 0.5. So this is basically like a half-size tank. That's cool. 90 and a dry mass of Okay, cool. This basically just gives us more options, and I'm happy about that. Boom. Researched. So now we have heavy rocketry, which has the big orange ones. Not orange flavored and should not be tasted. I love it. We've got our fuel systems. Okay, we've gone through the rest of these. I'm not sure where we're going next. Possibly advanced flight control, because flight control is ridiculously useful. Yes, I've learned. Okay, cool. And let's just play with our new toys and see what we can do here. So what I want to do first off is, let's put that back. Okay, you're bad at doing your job, game. Okay, we want to change out this engine. I need to grab lower. There we go. We're going to change this engine out. Actually, you know what? We should probably stage this differently. Let's see. We want that engine there, but we want another stage with the better engine. Well, the engine that's more efficient in vacuum. Because this is more efficient in vacuum, less efficient in at sea level. So what we're gonna do is put that there, put another stack decoupler on here, and then we're gonna put do I want a full fuel tank again? Yeah, let's try that. Let's not use our new fuel tanks yet. We're just gonna put this and this and hook this there. So this is absurd. Okay, this is that engine, that's that engine. I need which decoupler? This needs to be here. And then this decoupler and this engine can go together. Perfect. Okay, so all we've added basically is one more engine. We'll make this the 2K. And with this one, we're going to try to get a polar orbit. So it's going to be a fairly similar launch, I assume. We're carrying a little extra weight. Well, that did not work as I expected. I'm wondering if that's a fluke. Let's try launching again and see what just happened. I should have looked at my log. I always forget to look at my logs. Yeah, it seemed to just be a fluke. Okay. Just exploded on the launch pad. We're fine. 3, 2, 1. Okay, yeah, it's having a bit more trouble on the takeoff. So... God, radial decouplers would be the greatest thing ever right now. I wonder where they are in the tech tree. I have no idea. But I would love them. Because I'm just having to make my rockets taller and taller, and it's getting a little absurd. Like, a little bit absurd. Okay. Next stage. And if this doesn't work, we can try just a more basic, just liquid engines, get rid of the solid fuel boosters completely. Now that we have the, like, engine that's more efficient in vacuum, I feel like I can do some pretty good stuff with that. Just carrying around the solid fuel boosters is, like, a lot of dead weight. There we go. How much do these weigh burnt out? Oh, I forgot, it doesn't tell you there. I'll have to double check in the construction area. Okay. Now this is going to be a bit more difficult. We're going to start leaning just a little here. It's going to be a bit more difficult to get into an orbit this way. Not terribly more difficult, if I'm understanding the physics of it all correctly, but a bit more difficult. So we got to, like, swoop this. Oop, totally forgot to throttle up. Okay, now at this point, we need to start going this way. I don't want to go as drastically leaned as I was before, because I definitely want to get in space before I have to switch to the other engine. I almost just started the next stage. So, okay, it's going to be a little bit of work. I need to bring this up so I have it available here. There we go. I just want to get as high as possible off this engine before I have to switch to the next, basically. But I also need to get that lean going, or I'm never going to have the energy to do it. What's this? Oh, that's my orbiting probe on the other side of the world. Can they wreck? Like, could you actually, like, have them slam into each other? Oh my god, that's not going up as high as I'd hoped. We're still really low, too. Okay, so I might have made some miscalculations. I think I need more fuel in this stage. Look at that first stage there. I might be able to do this, though. Let's bring up my resources. Seems more efficient. Like, I'm using fuel very slowly, and I'm throttled way up. Okay, we need to get higher here. Yeah, we need to be far higher than we are. Yeah. This isn't gonna happen. We missed our window. I don't think we can pull out of this one. Yeah, no. We missed our window. It's not happening. But it was a good try. I feel like that was a lot of execution error and a couple little design changes we need to make. So I think what we're going to do is just bring this guy down. Okay, let's point my butt towards the ground. I don't have any parachutes on here, so there's no way I'm going to be able to land it safely. I want to see if I can get it into the atmosphere safely. Just kind of burn against my direction to slow my ass down. Oop, oop, nope, nope, nope. Keep my butt against it. Should probably be changing to that. Keep my butt straight down. See if we can slow ourselves down enough. It'd be amazing to land just purely on engine power. Like, it'd be my favorite thing ever. Nope. Nope. Okay. But yeah, we made some awesome progress. We got in orbit. I'm super excited about that. So no matter what happens to this ship, we got our orbiting prober going. And it's going to just do its thing for quite a while. It has a lot of battery left. But yeah. I want to thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, have a fantastic day.